Middle of day 2. So yesterday we were going to do the mover target, and that was the first time I've ever really shot like a moving target that goes horizontal plane. I've done pop-up targets before. It was just super intimidating, honestly, to be very truthful. And then we didn't get to shoot it yesterday, and I was sighting it up, and I got this shadow, and I was so frustrated with myself. And we actually didn't shoot because it started getting into like nighttime. Then we started off this morning, and I was like, man, I just put a lot of pressure on myself.
Looking at trees and where the wind is flowing and blah, blah, blah. It's like, wow, that is like so not something that I do in my day-to-day life. So it's just so new, and then everything's like a guess. Well, if you think it's coming from this angle, and then you divide by 0.75, and then you put it to this equation, and then you know how many degrees to the left, but it's only for that moment, and then the wind changes.
So I was nervous because yesterday we were laying flat. You know, when we were prone, we were in a pretty an easier position. On the side of the hill, it was awkward, finding the right space. You know, my body was tilted sidewards. I focused on the bubble a little bit on the top just because we do that in archery, just to make the gun not cant. Same idea in archery where if you shoot with the bubble not right on, the arrow will drift off. So I thought about that a little bit.
No pressure. At the end of the day, it's just more practice for me. In this instance, it was a moving target, which made it that much harder. And it was double the amount of yardage that we had been shooting at previously. So for me, it was just practice.
It was harder to not get in my head. I think the task at hand, I think, you know, if I just trusted myself and trusted my skills that I learned on day one, as far as the actual ability to do it, I don't think that ever changed. I think what did change was how I was approaching it mentally. And it got to a point, especially in that first challenge, of where the wheels could have fallen off the bus because I was starting to second guess myself too much. And so I kind of just surrendered to, you know what? I did this yesterday. All I have to do is just recreate that. Like I already had success with moving targets at the end of the day yesterday. So this is just, it's another walk in the park. Breathe, relax, just do it, and stop trying to like overanalyze every single thing.